The box office surprise Now You See Me, Now You Don't brought in over 70 million worldwide during its opening weekend. As a fan of the franchise, this movie was one I anticipated for 2025, but I did leave the theater with a mixed feeling on how I enjoyed the third installment of the Magic Heist films. Now You See Me, Now You Don't brings back the original cast from the first film. Jesse Eisenberg, Isla Fisher, Woody Harrelson, and Dave Franco return as Atlas, Henley, Merritt, and Jack, who have all since retired. They reunite and join forces with a trio of new performers to pull off an elaborate diamond heist and expose a dangerous criminal. Justice Smith, Dominic Sessa, and Ariana Greenblatt play Charlie, Bosco, and June, the trio helping out the Horsemen, and Rosamund Pike plays a fabulous and evil diamond dealer Veronica, with Morgan Freeman also appearing in the film, reprising his role as Thaddeus Bradley. Since Now You See Me, Now You Don't has been in theaters for a week now, I'm going to be talking major spoilers, what worked in the movie for me, and where it fell flat. First, I was very excited to see the Horsemen back together. Isla was very much missed for me in the second film, so it was good to see her back in the franchise. The chemistry between the OG Horsemen was still very much there, and I enjoyed every scene that centered around just them. To my surprise, Lizzie Kaplan appeared in the film as well, reprising her role as the quote unquote girl horseman, aka Lula from Now You See Me Too. I may be in the rare group of people who actually liked the second film and Lula's edition, so I was happy to see Lizzie included. With that being said, I didn't particularly like the new additions of Justice, Dominic, and Ariana. It was very clear that they were trying to make them be a Gen Z version of the original Horsemen, but the dialogue and interactions came off as corny and disingenuous. On a positive, I did like the fast-paced action magic sequences when they would show off their skills with the OGs and how different genres of magic were depicted in this movie. So those moments were thrilling to watch. The Now You See Me films really shine when it leans into what it's known for, the magic, and unveiling how the tricks were done. There were some nice callbacks to previous films, like with the word bullshit triggers, Lula's body dismemberment gags, and more. Now to the things that bothered me. Morgan Freeman is killed off, allegedly, while helping the horsemen escape a hideout. I didn't like that because why bring him back to kill him? I kind of don't believe he's dead and that he faked his death to push the horsemen closer together. Also, Mark Ruffalo did end up appearing in the film as Dylan, but as a hologram message at the end. I get Mark may be busy and couldn't actually appear in the film, and when you think about it, there was kind of no room for him in this plot, but that little cameo seemed pointless. Another bother for me was Rosamund Pike's accent as Veronica. It was so irking to me the whole time, and I couldn't place where it was trying to be. So anytime that she spoke, it was a bit distracting. But of all the criminals in the franchise, I liked her the most. I felt she got to interact and challenge the horsemen more and seemed to be more on their same level of mastermind until she wasn't. The big twist comes in that Justice Smith's character, Charlie, was Veronica's half brother and presumed dead from an accident she orchestrated because his mom was having an affair with her dad. On top of doing shady arms trading deals and basically having blood diamonds, Charlie set out to expose Veronica and avenge his mother's death. So he was the one who planned the whole heist, essentially recruiting the horsemen under the pretense that it was the Eye. And speaking of the Eye, I think I want to know more about them in the next film because while I do enjoy all the magic tricks, this franchise needs some more razzle dazzle to keep me interested because it's just more of the same. The horsemen set out to expose a criminal, they do elaborate tricks, and then they do the whole Robin Hood thing. Overall, the magic is what's always going to keep me interested in this franchise. But if the same format continues, I'll just wait and watch the next act at home. Now You See Me, Now You Don't is now playing in theaters. If you checked out the third installment of the Now You See Me films, how did you like it? What were the highs and lows for you? Let me know in the comments.